Hi, good morning, everybody. Baseball fans from all over central Wisconsin. Jason Zaleski here with you. It is Sectional Tuesday. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Get your girl in the cut, and she's Tuesday. That's how this rolls around here. Vinny Viral to my right, and we have got Sectional semifinal number one here in our Zaleski Sports pregame show, brought to you by Penn Piffner Insurance Agency, North Star Restoration, and Ted Fox Ameriprise. We'll hear more from the three of those a little bit later on in today's broadcast. Rib Lake and Newman Catholic. Rib Lake, the visiting team here today, will take you through Rib Lake's course to this sectional semifinal here today. 15-1 winners over Prentice, 5-0 winners over Athens, and then upset the number one Thorpe Cardinals on Wednesday last week, a final score of 7-3, and has them here against Newman Catholic in this sectional semifinal. For the Newman Catholic Cardinals, here's their trip through the bracket thus far. Took care of Elko 13-3, and then Bowler 12-1. Both 5-inning games for the Cardinals on Tuesday and Wednesday last week. I'm sorry, get this right here. Yeah, on Tuesday and Wednesday last week, and then Three Lakes Phelps winners 4-2. So here are the Newman Catholic Cardinals and the Rib Lake Redmen here in this sectional semifinal here today. Take you through the Rib Lake starting lineup. Here it goes. Center field leading off is Sam Gooms. At shortstop is Mike Borkert batting second. Pitching, Logan Blomberg batting third. Jordan Yanko in left field bats fourth. Jacob Matika at first base bats fifth. Andrew Woody at third base batting sixth. Jackson Blomberg catching batting seventh. Dominic Quednow in right field batting eighth. And Dalen Jabauer at second base batting ninth. And those of you watching, here is the trick. If I get any of these names wrong, all you do is just update me and correct me. Use the chat box on YouTube. Tell me what I got wrong. We'll get it right. Gooms, Borkert, Blomberg, Yanko, Matika, Woody, Blomberg, Quednow, and Jabauer for the Rib Lake Redmen here today. Going through starting lineups here on the field. We'll go through the Newman Catholic starting lineup. Leading off and playing left field is Jacob Piffner. Josh Clement in center field bats second. Eli Gustafson at first base batting third. Tyler Ackerman at third base in the cleanup spot. Nate Clement pitching and batting fifth. Mason Prey will play second base. He bats sixth. Carson Rice at shortstop batting seventh. Noah Martin in right field bats eighth. And James Bates catching, batting ninth for the Newman Cardinals. Again, for Newman, it goes like this. Piffner, Clement, Gustafson, Ackerman, Clement, Prey, Rice, Martin, and Bates. Pre-game show brought to you in part by Ben Piffner Insurance Agency, North Star Restoration, and Ted Fox Ameriprise. John Roberts, manager for the Newman Cardinals. Getting some of my pre-game notes here hammered out. We went through quite a process here to get you the best looks we could. No press box here in Gillett. By the way, this game taking place in Gillett, Wisconsin. Dick Iverson managing the Rib Lake Redmen here in 2022. You see the Rib Lake Redmen on the screen on that bottom right-hand side as they get ready for today's national anthem. We've got a flag behind home plate. Folks here in Gillett been very good to us here, and we thank them for hosting us here today. Gave us a nice tent, table, some chairs. Later on, a bacon cheeseburger, side salad, some Kool-Aid. We'll be all set to go. I'm sure that's what's coming next, Vinny. It's got to be, right? I mean, the way that they've treated us so far. Oh, we had kind of a welcoming committee when we first got here. It was very nice to see. It looks like a pretty good audience out there watching online already. Thank you all for watching this Zaleski Sports broadcast. Zaleski Sports, the #1 broadcaster in the state of Wisconsin. largest broadcaster of sports statewide, over 1,000 sports broadcast every single year. Found right here on Wisconsin sports leader Zaleski Sports. Jason Zaleski here made the trip up from Marshfield, picked up Vinny and Stevens Point, and we are here for you. We've also got live sectional action up the road in Crivets. Stratford starts at 11 o'clock, so 1 hour from now. Stratford and Oconto will take to the field with Mike Wendland on the call. You'll hear Joe Anderson on the call as Spash takes on Eau Claire Memorial. First pitch there scheduled for 1 p.m. And we will also bring you highlights tonight of the Mosney Indians and their sectional semifinal and maybe final, should they win. That taking place in Abbotsford. We'll have full game highlights of Mosney Indians baseball tonight as well. National anthem here in Gillett. All right, gang, as we inch closer to the start of baseball here today, again, it's the Rib Lake Redmen and the Newman Catholic Fighting Cardinals, I'm told. Cardinals, no. Fighting Cardinals, yes. Sectional semifinal baseball. The winner here will stick around in Gillett, and they will face the winner of Columbus Catholic and Lena. That game scheduled for 1 p.m., right? 10, 11, 12, 1? Yep, scheduled for 1 p.m. or 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game, whichever comes last. That's the way that works out. And then everybody's going to stick around for the sectional final at 4 o'clock. Winner goes to state. So we will be here all day. You will see a team punch their ticket to state. Newman, Rib Lake, Columbus Catholic, and Lena. Somebody's going to state here today, as Nick acknowledges us online. By the way, if you are watching on a mobile device, you feel free to chat with us down below, or depending on what you're watching on off to the right. Let us know who you are and who you're cheering for. And actually, you don't even have to tell us who you are. It automatically says that. So just say who you're cheering for or where you may be watching from, and we're happy to communicate with you during today's game. By the way, you are here watching, and the mission is this, gang, before we get first pitch here in just a minute, is take just a quick moment and tell 2 other people that this game is happening right now. 2 others. The reason you're watching, you know one of these young men out here, and you know 2 others that do, that may have forgot that baseball starts at 10 in the morning today. So let them know that you're watching, and they can watch live free sports right here on Wisconsin's #1 high school sports outlet, Zaleski Sports. Alex, watching from the Fox Valley, I believe. I don't know. Alex gets out and about. Who knows? Watching from somewhere. But we are set for baseball here this morning. Advertised first pitch 10 a.m. We're at 10:04 now. We'll give you that time. As Sam Gooms steps in. Again, Nate Clement pitching for the Newman Cardinals. Sam Gooms, center fielder, leadoff hitter for the Redmen. First pitch comes in at 10:05 from Clement. It comes in high for a ball. And Nate Clement pitching for Newman Catholic, Logan Blomberg, who bats third here in this inning, pitching for Rib Lake. Strike at the letters to Gooms. He nods in the affirmative. Our very own Steve Maves checking out the broadcast today. All the way from Grand Rapids, Wisconsin. Here's the 1-1. And strike two called at the knees. Steve watching, and in between innings, Steve will go down to Bud's Corner Mart and get himself a snack. At least that's what I do when I go visit Steve. I go down to Bud's to get a snack on the way in. And a hit batter, Gooms takes that one, wears it for the team, and Rib Lake has a base runner here to lead off the first inning. So Mike Borkert now, the shortstop, will come in. Yep. So runner on first is Gooms. He gets hit by Clement to start the game and fouled off by Borkert. And Jim Stegall from Denver, North Carolina. Jim has been a Zaleski Sports superfan for the last year, and it is spectacular. Love seeing Jim come on the broadcast. He knows nothing about any of these teams, Vinny. He tells us he just loves watching our broadcast. And that makes sense if you think about it. Throwback. Gooms is there. Okay, and runner is going. Hit and run is on. This one is hit into shallow center field. Now carrying a bit. The ball's going to fall. And throw comes in off the bag, and everybody is safe. Throw coming in from center field. Josh Clement fired it in and missed the mark as he threw it into Carson Rice covering second, and everybody is safe. Wind is blowing out. That ball was headed to shallow center and carried a bit into right center. And then it fell out there in right center between Clement and Martin. And then an error on the throw puts Gooms to second. So Logan Blomberg now is the throw back to second. Gooms back in time. Yeah, Alex, we wish we had you here. You could run the scoreboard for us. So get on over here, Alex. Quit monkeying around at home. Come out here and help us. Yeah, we had to invent our own press box. Again, the people here at Gillette, very nice to us. They got us set up the best they could. There's no press box here. So we had to invent one on our own, and sometimes something can trail off. But you got a full scoreboard coming, Alex. So just stay patient, buddy. On your way here to help us. Blomberg looks at one at the eyes. Clement looks in, hit by pitch, put Gooms on. Confusion in center field has Borkert on first, Gooms at second. Here's the pitch from Clement. This one fouled right into the Newman Catholic dugout. Rice at short, stands close to the bag at second. It was a hit and run that caused some of that confusion. Gooms was all the way back at first, when that ball landed in center field on the hit and run, but Rice holds him on the bag at second. Essentially nobody playing shortstop for Newman. This one is fouled up and over the backstop. Folks watching, covering their heads, and the ball lands in the grass over the grandstands. Well, there we go. Alex, Steve, and Jim have, Nick, all made themselves available to us on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Who else is out there? Tell us who you're cheering for today. Curveball, and this one is hit into right field. Coming on, that ball is going to fall. That ball drops in right field, and everybody is safe. Noah Martin raced all the way in, but couldn't get there in time, and it's a bloop single for Blomberg, and the base is loaded for the Redmen. Yeah, Blomberg took a tumble. Again, he's a starting pitcher for the Redmen. Jordan Yanko now. Okay. A big swing and a miss by Yanko. Delete. Bases loaded. Left fielder Yanko. Pitch, big swing and a miss. Two big cuts by Yanko. Two big misses. Hey, Alex. So Alex took his comment off. He's on his way to Gillett. That's what we're understanding there. Thank you, Alex. Come on up and join us. During summer baseball, Alex got mic'd up as the base umpire for us a couple summers ago. That was fun. He got mic'd up and he got a GoPro on his chest. That's pretty good. Yeah.
What sport?
That was baseball, summer baseball.
Oh, he just played for...
No, he was umpire. So he was a base umpire, and a home plate umpire too. He mic'd up, and on the bases he put a GoPro on his chest. It was cool.
That's kind of content we need.
I know it is. We love doing it. And then like a squirrel, he moved to Appleton. So now we can't find him anymore.
We'll be over there.
Well, eventually. Matter of fact, we'll be in Appleton next week for state baseball. Big swing and a miss, strike three. Clement uses off-speed stuff to strike out the cleanup hitter Yanko, and there's one away. Base is still loaded for Jacob Matika. Or Matika? You all tell me. There's Clement. Matika drives this one to center field. Under it, and making the catch is Clement, but that is deep enough to score Gooms, and the Redmen are on the board here in the top of the first. Borkert moves over to third on that same action. So runners on the corners now for Andrew Woody. But the Redmen use bases loaded to get one in. Runners on the corners, one out. Still a chance for more. And Woody watches that one sail away. Mrs. Winkler, Mrs. Burns, Mrs. Gollert, and Mr. Adams are all watching back in Rib Lake. And Kristen says, make the boys proud. Go Rib Lake. Thank you, Kristen, and everybody else for watching. Back in, northern Taylor County? I think Rib Lake is still in Taylor County. I think so. I camped on the island with me and the missus and a dog in Rib Lake. It's, what do they call it? Primitive camping. There's no facilities. Just it's you and the grass and the trees. So over the 4th of July, we saw some nice fireworks and had a good time in Rib Lake that weekend, 4th of July weekend. This one delivered into right field, and the ball is dropped by Martin. The run comes in, 2-0 Rib Lake. Blomberg moves over to third as he was halfway between first and second as that ball fell to the ground. So the catcher now, Jackson Blomberg, is going to take off his shin guards with his Redmen leading 2-0 and step up to the plate here in the first, the 7th batter of the inning for Rib Lake. Yeah, if you wanted to imagine a start, driving down from Rib Lake all the way here to Gillett, probably all of 2 hours, if not maybe a tick more. And you said to yourself, you know what? If we could go up 1-0 in the first, that would be great. Here's Rib Lake up 2-0. Runners on the corners, and still just the one out. Pretty good scenario for the guys in maroon. And on the other side, driving over from Wausau, this is not what you had in mind. We play here, top of the first inning. Cardinals trying to get themselves back in the dugout with just the 2 runs. That's the job now. There's Clement. Inside for a ball. James Bates, catcher for the Fighting Cardinals, turns around and asks our home plate umpire, did that miss here or did that miss there? And they both nod in agreement. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the catcher Blomberg. Swing and a miss. And Blomberg on third, Woody on first. And runner is going. They've got Woody in a rundown, but they need to be careful about Logan Blomberg at third. He breaks for home. The throw comes home, and he's safe. Heads up base running by Logan Blomberg, as it was Woody in the rundown between first and second. He confused the Cardinals infielders just long enough, and Logan Blomberg, the pitcher, streaking from third to home, 3-0 Redmen. Again, you talk about the Redmen on the bus down here thinking about how this game would unfold. I don't believe for a minute this is how they had it figured. It's certainly not how Newman had it figured. This one hit on the infield, right side, first base, and the out is recorded. So final out of the inning as Blomberg flies out to right. And the third out is recorded here, but the Rib Lake Redmen get 3 in the top of the first inning. It'll be Newman coming up to bat when we come back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of awards and more? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Three runs in the top of the first inning for the Redmen. And the Fighting Cardinals of Newman have work to do here as they head to the bottom of the first. Jacob Piffner, Josh Clement, Eli Gustafson to lead off for the Cardinals, bottom of the first inning. But for the Cardinals, it is only the first inning. You gave up the 3. It's not what you had planned. And now you've got the next 7 innings to sort everything out, and you get to come up to bat here in the bottom of the first. So get your heads right, get your heads screwed on straight, as they say, and figure it out. Strike, Logan Blomberg. Again, pitching for the Redmen. Tosses in a strike to Jacob Piffner to start the bottom of the first inning. curveball, and out in front of it was Piffner. This hit on the right side of the infield. Battling the wind and making the catch is Dalen Gebauer for the first out of the inning. Josh Clement now. And curveball stays high to Clement. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, well.
Strike there. So Alex obviously showed up, and now the scoreboard is just Jim Dandy. This one hit into left field and ranging over. A couple of steps for Yanko and a 2-up, 2-down start defensively for the Redmen. First baseman now, Eli Gustafson. Two down here in the bottom of the first inning, you bet. And I said Kirsten before. Kirsten, sorry about that. I know that the Kirstens, they feel slighted always, right? Because it's always Kristen. That's how it's always the slip up, so I apologize. And the beat goes on for all the Kirstens in the world. And people like me to say it wrong. Sorry, Kirsten. Glad you're watching. That one misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike to the first baseman, Gustafson. I know we likely have Dan watching from San Antonio out there somewhere. Swing and a miss by Gustafson as he watches his Newman Fighting Cardinals. All the way from San Antonio, the home of George Strait. Amarillo by morning. And changeup. Had Gustafson out in front, able to get a piece of it. Right? Not here for a long time, just here for a good time. It's George Strait. And there's hundreds of other classics from George, from San Antonio, Mr. Strait. And I think it's his real name, actually, too. The 2-2 fastball hit on the left side of the field and will go out of play over the left field fence, foul fence. Different than the left field fence and the center field fence, you got the left field foul fence. That's what I'm going with. The 2-2 again from Gustafson. This one hit, and that'll get into right field. A 2-out base hit for Gustafson. So the third baseman now, Tyler Ackerman. Man, what a look, though, we've got on that pitcher-catcher camera. It's pretty nice. Again, for what we rolled into, and there's nothing about Gillette. I mean, the Aubrey Jones Sports Complex is very, very nice. No doubt about that. It's just when some of these places were constructed, there was no such thought of bringing a TV station to Gillette to broadcast a baseball game. That just wasn't even a thought. That would have been considered nonsense. They would have laughed at you if you had said that back then. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 2. So we come out here, all fancy-dancy with our cameras, trying to figure everything out. But I think we've got it figured out. We're in it for the long haul. The 0-2. This one is hit softly. It'll be picked at short, thrown across, and scooped and dug in time for the third out. A nice scoop there by Matika as the pick by Borkert over at short. And that will stymie the Cardinals' 2-out threat as the runner on first, Gustafson, is left stranded. One of the books here in this sectional final, number 1 of the game. Rib Lake 3, Newman Catholic nothing on Zaleski Sports. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus, work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
This is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Rib Lake coming up, top of the second inning. Dominic Quetnow, Dalen Gebauer, and back to the top of the order in Sam Gooms. And again, if I'm saying any of the names wrong, all you got to do is just message in your YouTube text box, chat box, in the text box, and let me know. We'll get it figured out for you. Ben Piffner Insurance Agency and Piffner Financial, all things from your health to your wealth, including Medicare and Social Security education planning, SIPC. Thank you to Ben Piffner Financial and the Ben Piffner Insurance Agency for helping to support our broadcast today. We hope you check out Mr. Piffner and all the things he has to offer you. At the very least, just send him a message. I know he's got a Facebook page. At the very least, just send him a message and say, hey, thanks for Zaleski Sports, or thanks for the Newman game today, whatever it is. It's the least you could do as you're hanging out at home, or some of these people at school watching the game, just chilling, just in between innings. Just send him a little note. Tell him thanks. Nate Clement pitching for the Cardinals. This one is hit right to Prey, and he comes to his knees and makes the catch for the out number one. So Quetnow is erased. Prey, a little bit of a smile on his face there. It certainly wasn't the most graceful look, but doesn't matter. Out is recorded. It's the only thing that matters. So Dalen Gebauer now. And then again, back to the top of the order, but the second baseman now, Gebauer. That one misses low and away. Should have said this before. First pitch temperature 57 crispy degrees. Yeah, it'll warm up a little bit during the day. Not a whole lot. It's good football weather. Yeah, it's good baseball weather too. Who am I kidding? Anytime at sports, it's good weather. Good racing weather. Good kite flying weather. Just a good time. Yeah, I mean the wind is blowing out. Blowing out from his home towards left center. A little bit of a breeze out there, so you can fly a kite on a day like today. You can do anything you want outdoors today. And here we have sectional semifinal baseball is what we're doing. This one is going to be deposited into left center. Gebauer gets that one down. Slipping is Clement in center. It'll be a single for Gebauer. So back to the top of the order now, Sam Gooms walked and scored as part of that 3-run first inning for Rib Lake. As a matter of fact, Gooms, Borkert, Blomberg, 1, 2, 3 in the order, all touched the plate in that first inning. Error and a misplay by the Cardinals helping Rib Lake find home plate 3 times in the top of the first. Play now in the second inning. Gooms, so he's walked, he was hit by pitch. Same thing, right? Free pass to first. He was hit. I think he was hit on a 1-2 pitch too. It's just that kind of inning for the Cardinals, an inning and go. Now Clement, the righty, ready, fires home, fastball and outside corner for a strike. Columbus Catholic and Lena scheduled first pitch 1 p.m. right here on Zaleski Sports. Pitch now from Clement, curveball fouled off by Gooms. So 1 out, 2 strikes on Gooms. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Runner stays. That pitch is away. Watchful eye there by the center fielder, Sam Gooms. And you at home got a pretty good look at these pitches coming in. I'd say probably a better look than you were expecting at home. And you may have, maybe, right, a better look than people do here. You got a better look than I do. Curveball, and this one is rolled over to Rice at short, goes to second for the lead out. Over to Prey, and he erases Gebauer on the 6-4 put out. For those of you scoring along at home, Gooms, fielder's choice. So runner in scoring position now for the shortstop, Borkert. There's people sitting up the first base or the third base line. There's people over here on the first base line. So I think there's 100. We were just looking at the bleachers too, but I'm going to stick with my 120. You know, they do those things, you know, they put a bunch of jelly beans in a jar and you got to guess how many they are. I'm not even within like, I'm not in the top 30 percentile when I guess those. I have no idea. Just whatever reason, those things don't make any sense to me, but I'm going 120 here today. Inside for a ball. Yeah, plenty of folks behind home plate. So Vinny says there's about 60 there. I would agree with that math. And then I'll give 30 up the third base line, another 30 up the first base line. I got 120. 120. Now, listen, it could be only 32 people. It could be 510, right? That's my math. That's where my mind goes on those kind of things. But it's not 510. It's a very comfortable 120. But the thing is, other people see that. Jim Rue umpiring the bases. Thank you for that, Gene. Some people, though, they observe that and they get it like within a percent. Some people are very good at those estimations. Like, blows my mind how good they are. That one at the eyes of Borkert for a ball. Because the people that win those jelly bean contests, they're winning within, you know, if there's 1,200 jelly beans, like they're winning within like 8 jelly beans. It's crazy. Not me. Pitch from Clement. Off-speed pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. Redmen looking to keep the inning alive here in the second. 2-strike pitch from Clement. And swing and a miss for strike 3. So the Cardinals leave one stranded. Gooms stranded at second. And the second strikeout of the day for Josh Clement, by Nate Clement, brings the inning to a close here in the second inning. Clement, Prey, Rice due up for the Cardinals, and we come back right after this on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Bottom of the second inning here in the sectional semifinal from Gillette. Sectional semifinal number 1 of the day. Nate Clement, Mason Prey, Carson Rice for the Fighting Cardinals. Logan Blomberg pitching for the Redmen, and the pitcher Nate Clement sees that one at the eyes. Nate, certainly not the tallest guy on the team, so the strike zone gets smaller when Nate Clement comes up to the plate. Blomberg at the knees. That one misses low. Yeah, it's going to be hard to throw a strike to Nate. Got to be very precise. And there is a strike. Blomberg right down Main Street. Two balls, one strike. I'm sorry, 3-1, and now the walk. So one pitch behind. A walk issued by Blomberg, and base runner for the Fighting Cardinals, Nate Clement, down at first. Now the second baseman, Mason Prey. Throw over to first, chases Clement back to the bag. Now Blomberg comes home, and a foul tip for strike one. Fires home, and off-speed pitch at the forehead of Prey. Again, Newman managed by John Roberts. Dick Iverson, skipper for Rib Lake. And strike called to Prey. Runner on first, nobody out. 2 strikes on Prey. The pitch. Strike 3 called as Prey takes a look at strike number 3. First strikeout of the day for Logan Blomberg. First out of the inning. Carson Rice now, shortstop. Step in for the Cardinals. Ted Fox, proud Newman father, is a certified financial planner and accredited portfolio management advisor, as well as a private wealth advisor and owner of Cornerstone Advisors, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Fox was recently named a Best in State Wealth Advisor by Forbes magazine. See Ted and his team for all your investment needs. For more information, find them at cornerstoneadvisors-wisconsin.com. Ted Fox and Ameriprise Financial Services. Thank you, Ted and team, for supporting the broadcast here today. As a strike called on Rice. And just like with Mr. Piffner, send a message over to the folks at Ted Fox, Ameriprise, and let them know that you are thankful for Zaleski Sports today. And I'm sorry, word coming in from my main man, Tom, here. Joe Ackerman, manager for the Cardinals. The information given to us, I guess, must have been from last year. Thank you, Tom. But that was the sheet handed to me. So a walk issued to Rice, 2 walks in the inning for Blomberg, who had been efficient back in the first inning. Now the right fielder, Noah Martin, and, well, what are they? They're going to bring Rice back into the box, and that was not ball 4, they say.
We'll never know.
And now there's going to be a discussion here as Dick Iverson's going to come out of the dugout, and he's going to talk to our home plate umpire about that batter coming down and touching first, even though a walk hadn't been issued. And our home plate umpire says it was not intentional. There was nothing intentional about that. So I'm bringing him back to the batter's box, and he's going to face another pitch. Okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Tom, for giving us that information. Again, the information given to us still had John Roberts as the manager. Okay. And swing and a miss, and a walk turns into a strikeout as Rice goes down swinging, the second strikeout of the inning for Blomberg. So, yeah, as Vinny points out, though, they did allow Clement to go down to the bag at second. Now the throw down, they've got Clement picked off, but the ball was dropped by Borkert over at short. They had him out by 1.5 feet, but Borkert not able to hang on to the ball. So Clement is safe. Yeah, went for that swipe tag, and the ball never got to the tag. Fell out of the mitt before the tag was applied. Just fell out, and due to centrifugal force, Vinny, we're going to bring physics into this, but centrifugal force, from what I could see. Larry checking in. Larry, it is indeed a beautiful day for baseball. It really is. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Swing and a miss by Martin. Pitch from Blomberg at the eyes for a ball. Yeah, so anyway, in that walk, that wasn't a walk by Rice, they did let Clement walk down to second base. Not sure why nobody observed that. It was just kind of confusing overall. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Blomberg. Swing and a miss, and strikeout number 3 of the inning for Logan Blomberg, and that brings the inning to a close for the Fighting Cardinals. Bottom of the third coming up when we come back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams, keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Top of the third inning for Rib Lake. Logan Blomberg, Jordan Yanko, and Jacob Matika as the Red Men go 3, 4, 5 in their lineup. Larry says you get a little summer school from old Jace today. That's true, Larry. Anytime I strap on the microphone, there's probably something we're all going to learn, mainly me. The wind picks up just a bit. Vinny straps on his hood. That one bounces in. Yeah, the wind is still chilly. It's not quite 60 degrees yet, but the sun's out. It's coming. I think we're working our way towards 70 today as a high temperature. Here on, what do we have? June 7th today. end of the first week of June. This one hit high into center field. Coming on, and a diving grab is what? They're made. Okay, nobody put up an out signal out there. So Blomberg on the diving catch from Josh Clement. Sliding catch, I should say. And there's one away. Yeah, I didn't see an out signal out there from anybody. But Jordan Yonko now. See that a lot in Major League Baseball. Can corner in the outfield, not a single of the 4 umpires in Major League Baseball will put up a fist to say out. Everybody just stands there. You get to the major leagues, I guess it's just assumed it's an out. You don't have to motion for it if you're an umpire. Yonko struck out back in the first inning. One of 2 strikeouts on the day for Nate Clement, and another big swing. Yonko has taken some big swings here in this game. Centrifugal force, that's right. Curveball, and another swing and a miss from Yonko, and strikeout number 3 for Nate Clement. Whatever Clement is throwing has got Yonko confused here this morning. Yeah, it is. I had to double check, but it is. 15 minutes, first pitch over in Crivets. Stratford and O'Connell, Mike Wendlet on the call. Watch that game right along next to this one and find it at ZaleskiSports.com. Curveball misses away, and that starts the at-bat for Jacob Matika. That one low. A lot of nice chatter from the Rib Lake dugout to our right. We sit about 15 feet from the Rib Lake dugout. Get to hear all the chatter in there. We really got one of the best seats in the house, though, here, I think. And strike on the black. Big fan of our seat here, Vinny. It's pretty good. Nice chairs for us, table. Swing and a miss. So Matika falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cardinals looking for an efficient 1-2-3 inning. Here it is from Clement. Curveball, swing and a miss. Hung on to by Bates. And the Cardinals get a 1-2-3 inning. It's strikeouts number 3 and 4 in the inning for Nate Clement, as that sits down the Redmen in order to finish the top of the 3rd inning. 9-1-2, Bates, Piffner, Clement for the Cardinals. Right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information. The catcher, James Bates, to lead off here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Cardinals. Hits a dribbler up the 3rd base line, and no throw to be made, and Bates on with an infield single to start the inning for the Cardinals. Here now from North Star Restoration Services. North Star Restoration Services, give them a call, 715-227-8338. Damage restoration, mold remediation, air duct cleaning, carpet cleaning, tile and grout, you name it. And our brand new friends at North Star Restoration Services are going to help you Experts in water damage, North Star Restoration Services. Again, 715-227-8338. Big thanks to North Star Restoration Services for helping to sponsor today's broadcast here on Zelensky Sports. So Jacob Piffner now, and swing and a miss from the leadoff hitter Piffner. Grounded out over to second to begin the bottom of the first, his last time up. And swings high and out of the zone for strike two. Logan Blomberg looks on. That one fouled off. And then right off the lid of somebody behind the plate. Whoever, I think it was Jackson Blomberg, the catcher. But everybody is good to go. And Larry asks how Gillett is officially pronounced. It is officially pronounced Gillett. And Piffner, swing and a miss. He goes down, strikeout number 4 now for Logan Blomberg on the day. And me thinks if Thorpe would have got the better of Rib Lake the other day, that Larry would have been here calling this game. Larry today relegated to his couch. Maybe not. This one hit hard into left center field. Going back, and that's going to hop off the fence. Josh Clement with a double, and that'll move Bates over to third. Bates had to wait it out just a little bit to make sure that was going to get all the way through, and it does, but a 2-hop off the fence for Josh Clement. It's a 1-out double that has runners on second and third for the Cardinals. So Eli Gustafson now with a chance here in the third for the Fighting Cardinals, and they're going to give Gustafson the base at first, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Tyler Ackerman, with the bases loaded. So strategy unfolding for Rib Lake in the bottom of the third. They're going to opt for bases loaded and now challenge the third baseman, Ackerman. And at the knees for a strike. What do they say there, Vinny? The game within the game. Yep. The mind games. The mental part. This one grounded over to third, bobbled, and the only play is a force at third. The Cardinals get a run as Bates touches the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. So 5 unassisted for out number 2, those of you scoring along at home. Ackerman grabbed the RBI. Gustafson down to second, and 2 outs now for the pitcher, Nate Clement. Blomberg, the pitch, inside for a ball. Yeah, Larry, you're right. You give the free pass to load the bases, but then the infield stayed at normal depth. That perhaps they were looking for a double play with a 3-run lead. Infield wasn't in, though. Yeah, Larry, you're exactly right. The game within the game. Strategy inning by inning, out by out, pitch by pitch. Baseball. And taken all the way. Clement sees a strike sail in from Blomberg. And it was, Larry, it really was a tailor-made double play there. Hit right at the bag at third. Woody, though, had trouble collecting the ball and could not complete the double play. And Woody gets that one again. I bet he scoops it, steps in the bag, and fires across for the double play, I would bet. But a lot going on, a lot to process. Oh, I got to hurry up, get it, touch it, throw it, and in the end, 1 out. Throw back, nope, nobody covering back at second. Gustafson beat the shortstop Borkert back to the bag. This one fouled back into the parking lot. That's going to roll all the way through as we got Mitchell saying he's going to be here for the championship game. Thank you, Mitchell. Skipper for Gillette Suring. Couldn't get out of school. Isn't it summer vacation, Mitch? Come on here. Yeah, right. Well, we give you a microphone and pipe you in. This one hit over to Woody at third. He makes the pick clean this time. The throw across is there for the final out of the inning. The Cardinals, though, do get the run. Maybe one run leads to another for the Cardinals. We have played 3 complete. Our score here from Gillette, Rib Lake 3 and Newman Catholic 1. You're watching Sectional Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Andrew Woody, Jackson Blomberg, and Dominique Quetnow due up for the Rib Lake Redmen here. Top of the 4th inning already, Vinny. Top of the 4th inning. What do we hear? We're 50 minutes in. Couple of efficient innings for both squads. Logan Blomberg with 4 strikeouts on the day. Nate Clement with 4 strikeouts on the day. And as I say that, we've got a new pitcher now for the Cardinals. So just when we were getting used to Nate Clement being on the mound, this will be Josh Clement now moving into pitch. So we'll get to take a look here for number 6 on the field, and he's going to play short. So they're just going to bring Clement in from center to pitch. Nate Clement moves from the pitcher's mound to shortstop. Our shortstop was Carson Rice, and Carson now moves to second base. Okay. Mason Prey was at second. And he is somewhere. A lot of changes out there, but the main change you need to know about at home is Josh Clement now pitching for the Cardinals to start inning number 4. Nate Clement pitches 3 innings. Sees 3 runs cross the plate, 4 strikeouts. And this is first pitch swinging Andrew Woody, and the pick by the new shortstop, Nate Clement, and fires DeGustafson in time for the 6-3 putout. Well, there you go. If you're going to go, roll back into your position, you field it well, you throw it. Nicely done there by Nate Clement. This will be Jackson Blomberg, the catcher now for Rib Lake. Blomberg today flew out to right field back in that first inning. Now a cue shot up towards the third base coach's box, and Dog over there trying to get in on the action. I love it. Yeah, I got a white, I don't know, lab of some sort, perhaps. Pretty good at my dog breeds. Could be a mix of a couple of dogs down there. A swing and a miss, or it could just be a really lightly colored retriever. Either way, that dog wanted that ball. He's like, oh yeah, here's my moment. I'm in the game, baby. The ball couldn't sneak through the fence, and the dog was disappointed. The pitch now from Clement to Blomberg. This one hit on the infield, right at third, backing up, making the catch for out number 2 is Tyler Ackerman. So 2 up, 2 down. So Dominic Quid now. Pop out to second, back in the second. Pitch from Josh Clement. This one ripped into right field. That's going to get down. A two-out base hit for the right fielder, Quid now. So Dalen Gebauer now singled and left on back in the second. Looking for another 2-out hit for the Redmen here in the 4th inning. Throw over to first. Back in time is Quid now. So our next game umpires strolling in here, getting a good look at everything. Good luck, guys. Getting a good look at the field and all the surroundings. So we've got Columbus Catholic and Lena coming up next. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. or 30 minutes after the finish to this one, whichever comes last. And at our current pace, it's a 1 p.m. first pitch. We'll see. Baseball is funny, though, about once you think you got the timing figured out, you go bury your head in the sand. Swing and a miss there by Gebauer. Two outs in the inning. Ground out, pop out, and a strikeout there for Josh Clement. So the Cardinals will leave Quid now stranded to end the 4th inning. It'll be the bottom of the 4th coming up for the Cardinals. Prey, Rice, and Martin right after this on Zaleski Sports. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mason Prey now for the Cardinals. Carson Rice, Noah Martin. All due up for Newman here. They trail 3-1 here, bottom of the 4th inning. All 3 runs for Rib Lake came in that first inning. First 3 batters of the inning, Gooms, Borkert, and Blomberg all touched home. The Cardinals got off to a rough start in the field that top of the first inning. Have settled down defensively since then, though. Rib Lake only sent 4 batters to the plate in the 2nd and 4th innings and only 3 in the 3rd. The Cardinals have found their stride a bit, at least defensively, into this game. Scored a run, their only run in the game last inning. A 6-batter effort to get that 1 run in. Did leave the bases loaded. Here's Prey into shallow center, and it's actually going to be Borkert stepping on the outfield grass from shortstop to collect out number 1. Shortstop Carson Rice. Rice struck out back in the second inning. And Logan Blomberg back on here to start the fourth. Newman sent a new pitcher to begin the fourth. This one is hit into right field. Does get past the right fielder. Not far enough, though, for Rice to think about second. But a single here for Rice in the fourth. I was saying something important there, Vinny, and then I forgot. Carson decided he was going to interrupt me with a base hit, which is good for him. Very good for him. But anyway, right fielder Noah Martin. And first pitch swinging, gets swing and a miss as Blomberg gets it past him. I think what I was saying is Newman has kind of got themselves gathered and playing well in the field. Now the mission is to find a couple of runs here and make some sort of a comeback after letting up 3 in the top of the first. Yeah, Vinny, that pitcher camera is nice. That's a nice one. Big fan of that. If we could have that everywhere, I'd be pretty satisfied with that. We use the camera tower over in Marshfield, which is a nice view too. But that was like a week of work. This was like 15 minutes of work. This one hit up and out of play. The thing is, though, we're exposed to the to any kind of rain that might show up on a given day. There won't be any today, but the camera tower helps prevent any moisture from getting into that camera. So that's the difference. But for today, it's a really nice look. Blomberg thought about throwing down. Rice back to the bag at first. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the right fielder, Martin. Strike 3 called. So out number 2, strikeout number 5 today for Logan Blomberg. The ant, oh man, that ant just took a nosedive off the table. James Bates, the catcher. Listen, if you can't have fun announcing a baseball game, then you've got no business being at the baseball game with a microphone on. That's the first thing I'll tell you. As Bates fouls that one back. Yeah, we had an ant start crawling on our table. So the table's, 2 feet off the ground? 2-3 feet. Yeah, so, and the ant just jumped right off the table. For a human being, that's like a 15-story building. But the ant jumped, and then it just started crawling around in the grass. No worries for the ant.
So light, doesn't matter.
This one is hit softly in foul territory, and we'll get out of play. A couple of the Rib Lake folks down there just put up an arm as if to say I made an effort, even though the ball was about 20 feet away. It's doing something, though. It's better than covering your head, acting like you're going to... something serious is going to happen. This one grounded on the infield and stepping on the bag. Nice play there by Mike Borkert as he ranged to his left. Found out, hey, I got a force out here as he steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. 4 complete. Our score remains Rib Lake 3, Newman Catholic 1 on Zaleski Sports. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
top of the 5th inning, the Rib Lake coming to bat. Top of the lineup, Sam Gooms, Mike Borkert, and Logan Blomberg all due up as we await our catcher, James Bates, to get his shin guards on. He made the final out. And, while we got time, I'll give you that stat, too. In Wisconsin high school baseball, the catcher comes up with 2 outs. They bat under 100. I believe the batting average is around .084 because there's all the mental game, right, Vinny? So I got my shin guards on. I'm on deck with 2 outs. Oh, now I got to come up to bat. So I got to take my shin guards off. I got to put them over here. I got to remember where I put them. Now, when I get back in the dugout, I got to hurry up because I don't want to have my coach or somebody else catch for me, and they forget about all this other stuff hitting. So now that time, Bates a fielder's choice, but you see it so often in high school baseball around the state. As catchers get off of their batting game, they're much more worried about their catching duties with 2 outs, which is it's understandable. It's the way the game rolls. Sam Gooms now. Josh Clement on for his 2nd inning of work, and first pitch swinging. This one hit into foul territory. Third base side coming over, and the grab is made at third by Tyler Ackerman for the first out of the inning. Nice job there by Ackerman. Had a lot going on there. Hit that one into into foul territory. I'm taking a look at the replay made available to me, and so he's got Mr. Coach Iverson down there at third base to roam and get around. He's got Bates coming at him from his front side. He's got Alex over there from one of the TV guys that's on the field and in the way. And he's got a fence over there. It's a nice play by Ackerman. All that stuff to think about. As the Columbus Catholic Dons are here in Gillett at the Aubrey Jones Sports Complex. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. right here on Zaleski Sports. This is Mike Borkert now, the shortstop. Off-speed pitch, hits the top of the zone for strike 1. I've not seen the Lena Ball Club yet, but they're 2 hours, but it's gonna be soon. A little bit less than 2 hours to first pitch. Sectional semifinal number 2. This one ripped right at Ackerman on a line. And Vinny, you didn't even have to move the camera. I don't know if you did, but you didn't have to. You hit it right at him. No, didn't? Yeah, we'll watch it here. Everything stayed right in frame there, as they say in the business. Yep, right at him. Everything to see was right on that camera. Logan Blomberg now with 2 outs. But again, the Cardinals have had efficient innings since that first, and that was a tripping and stumbling out of the gates, no doubt about that. But since then, again, 4 batters in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th, and 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. So Newman, defensively, has held up its end of the bargain since that first inning. The Cardinals looking for the bats to come alive. Bottom of the 5th, it'll be top of the order for Newman as well. We started top of the order here for Rib Lake in the 5th. And Newman will have that same setup in the bottom half of this inning. So meeting on the mound there. Coach Ackerman comes in to chat up the troops. Just give a little pep talk here about the 3-hitter Logan Blomberg. Base hit and a fly out today. Run scored. And 5 strikeouts from the mound. That's a complete solid effort as it is for Mr. Blomberg of the Logan variety. Well, you got a Logan and you got a Jackson. You got dueling Blombergs on the team. You got to make that notification. You got to let them know. And this one is going to be fair up. No, foul. Foul is the call. So Borkert stands at first. Logan Blomberg just missed, just outside the bag at third. And this one is going to get past a wild pitch. And a wild pitch will send Borkert down to the bag at second. Okay. And that one misses away. I apologize what I said before. I thought Ackerman made that line drive catch. He did not. So I apologize about that. One out in the inning. Borkert stands on second. I was hit right to him. I thought he caught it. So I was wrong. And a walk. So Coach Ackerman came out to the mound to talk to his team. And for his efforts, it's a base on balls issued to Logan Blomberg. So runners on first and second with one out. And Jordan Yanko, who has had troubles today, he struck out both at bats, first and third inning. He's not seeing those pitches well. Batting cleanup. He's taken some mighty, mighty swings at the ball as the left fielder, Yanko. See what Jordan has to offer here as he'll see Josh Clement for the first time. Those strikeouts came to Nate Clement. Maybe Jordan has some better luck against Josh. We will find out. Off-speed pitch stays high. Yanko lays off. Gustafson in on the grass at first with the left-handed batting Yanko. Here's the pitch from Clement, and that one hits the inside corner for a strike. Haven't turned my chat box on in a while, Vinny. Yeah, I got some stuff to get caught up on here. So who's on first routine? Larry said it looked foul. Yeah, it was foul, Larry, that last one. Yeah, it was. But it was right there. This one hit into foul territory, left field, and out of play. There's that dog, though, out there. If that dog's going to get his mouth on a ball, it's going to happen. And she's leading that dog way over there. Oh, and this is the moment he was here for. Old Poochie's going to get a ball, and it's going to be great. There it is. He's got it. He's got it. I love it. Well, it's what he came here to do. Yeah, and now she took it out of his mouth, so.
Happiness for 1 second.
I think so. I think the dog feels like he accomplished something coming out to the ballpark today. Got a taste of a ball. Left fielder Yanko fouls that one off, stays alive here in his third at-bat. Getting baseball live in Crivets. Stratford and O'Connell, Mike Wendlandt on the call. Get another device and watch both the games at the same time right here on Zaleski Sports. And then we're really going to bend your mind. We're going to bring you three at the same time at 1 o'clock. Spash from Carson Park. It'll be Columbus Lena here from Gillett, and it'll be Amherst and Kewanee from Crivets. You're a baseball fan. Zaleski Sports is your place. Today's your day. This one hit hard into right field, going back, and that's going to hop over or into the fence. One run is in. Here comes Blomberg around from third. It's a 2 RBI triple for Jordan Yanko, 5-1 Redmen. James Bates now is going to come out to the mound and check on his pitcher, Josh Clement. And they're going to appeal over to third, and safe is the call. So the appeal is from Newman that one of the runners, Borkert or Blomberg, had missed third as they turned the corner. I don't know which, but as it's ruled safe on all accounts. 5-1 Rib Lake. So Newman will really have their work cut out for them as they come up to bat in the 5th inning. We play here, though, in the top of the 5th. Still one out. Runner on third is Yanko. Jacob Matika now. Strike on the outside corner. Corners have been there all day for both pitchers. Strike zone has been well cared for by our home plate umpire and called effectively. Done a great job back there from behind the plate. That one fouled off. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, been an expertly called strike zone here all day. Matika here, RBI sac fly in that 1st inning. Struck out in the 3rd. And swing and a miss, strikes out in the 5th. Second strikeout for Josh Clement. Again, he came in the 4th inning in relief of Nate Clement. So 2 outs, Andrew Woody looking to bring in Yanko from 3rd. First pitch swinging, rolls that one over to Nate Clement at short. The throw to Gustafson is in time, but Rib Lake gets 2 big runs in the 5th inning as we've played 4.5. Our score, Rib Lake 5, Newman 1. Bottom of the 5th coming up next when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Bottom of the 5th inning for Newman as they trail here 5-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Ben Piffner Insurance Agency and Piffner Financial, all things from your health to your wealth, including Medicare and Social Security education planning. Member SIPC. And again, thanks to Ben Piffner and the rest of our special sponsors today for making sure you get to watch a Newman Rib Lake for free right here on Zaleski Sports. And this one is hit into the parking lot. Be a slow roller here for all of our administration here from Gillett, standing back there talking about the great job they did in getting everything ready here this morning, and that is a fact. Jacob Piffner here hits this one a ton to left field. Going back, it'll stay in the ballpark as it's tracked down there by Jordan Yanko for out number 1. Well struck ball that allowed out for the first out of the inning. Dog days of summer. Well, it's a dog day of June 7th here at the ballpark today. I think it's also today. I'm pretty sure it is, Vinny. You can fact check me on this. But I believe it is Bark at the Park Day at Miller Park, as I call it, where the Brewers play. Because it is what it is called. But Bark at the Park, you can bring your dog to the Brewers game today. And I think that first pitch has got to be in about an hour and a half or 2 hours or so down there in Milwaukee. And yes, is the answer. Did he swing? Yes, Josh Clement. June 7th. Man, I am on a roll here, Vinny. Bark at the Park at Miller Park today. And this one is hit and off of the glove over at short. That'll be a base hit for Josh Clement on the sharply hit ball. Mike Borkert got in the way of it. It's at 7 o'clock tonight. Huh. Well, if you're watching, those of you that are watching this game, if your team happens not to win, Don't worry, your day is not lost. You head down to Miller Park, bring your dog, and it's Bark at the Park Day. Bring your dog to the Brewers game. They play the Phillies at 7:10, first pitch. This one will wrap up sometime before 1. You'll have 6 hours to get down to Miller Park and bring your doggie. It's Bark at the Park here at Orby Jones and Gillette, too. It's a combined event that neither of them knew about. At the ice and back to the bag. Scrambles Josh Clement. Back in time. No, throw down. And Blomberg, that one came inside on Clement, and the wild pitch will send, Gustafson, that'll send Clement down to second. Something sounded like something, right? Yeah, I think so too. But it could have been the catcher's mitt that it glanced off of. That could have been. There was a sound as that came through, but wild pitch, runner on second, curveball, and a strike as Gustafson took a stride towards first base, and he'll stay in now to see another pitch from Logan Blomberg. Blomberg fires home, and that one in the dirt. Now it is a walk, and on the wild pitch, down to third, and the throw is backed up down there by Borkert. That throw almost went into left field, but Josh Clement on the wild pitch will take third base. Gustafson walks. He stands at first, and a meeting of the minds here. We'll see if Coach Dick Iverson's going to make a change on the mound. It is runners on the corners for the Newman Cardinals. And we'll tell you now about, go back to our new friend Ted Fox. There we go. Ted Fox, proud Newman father, is a certified financial planner and accredited portfolio management advisor, as well as a private wealth advisor and owner of Cornerstone Advisors, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Fox was recently named a best in-state wealth advisor by Forbes magazine. See Ted and his team for all your investment needs. For more information, find them at cornerstoneadvisors-wisconsin.com. Thank you, Ted. Making this broadcast possible here today. So Tyler Ackerman now talked about the Cardinals looking for chances. They need to find 4 runners on first and third with 1 out. Throw over to third, a dangerous throw over there as nobody to back up that throw with the runner just 90 feet from the bag, but Logan thought he saw something over there. You need Andrew Woody to make sure he catches that ball. Otherwise, it's going to be a trot in from third by Josh Clement. And Blomberg, low for ball 2. 6 umpires from behind the plate said nice pitch. Yeah, that's keep that one in your brain. And a ball there. So I told my kids growing up, I would point to my head and I would say, not everything up here has to come out here, right? Yeah, that's kind of the idea there.
Who was the worst offender?
What?
Who was the worst offender?
Who was the worst offender? My daughter, yeah. That went high and a walk issued to Ackerman. The bases are loaded now for Nate Clement. And see if Coach Iverson comes out of the dugout again here with the bases loaded. He does not. Okay. So big opportunity for the Cardinals. 1 out. Bases packed full of fighting Cardinals. Columbus Catholic Dons baseball players look on from behind the third base dugout. Logan Blomberg looking to get out of a jam. Cardinals looking to get out of a jam, which is a 4-run deficit right now. Off-speed pitch, Clement out in front. Clement was swinging. He saw that juicy, tasty nugget coming towards him. Pulled the trigger too soon. There it is from Blomberg. High for a ball. One out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the fifth inning. And swing and a miss by Clement. He didn't want to swing, but he couldn't help himself. Strikeout number 6 of the day for Logan Blomberg. So Mason Prey now. Cardinals looking for a base hit. And swing and a miss by Prey. Blomberg sends the fastball by him. Columbus Catholic and Lena, first pitch, 1 o'clock, 90 minutes from now, right here on Zaleski Sports. Foul back, right to the chest protector of our home plate umpire. He's all man back there. He's all set to go. Stratford and O'Connell live right now from Crivets. Mike Wendlandt on the call. Catch that one live. Just get another device. Put one of the games on your TV. I don't know, figure it out, but watch both at the same time. Sectional semifinal action, double barrel right now on Zaleski Sports. And a swing and a miss by Prey as Blomberg, with the bases loaded, gets 2 strikeouts to get out of the jam and leave 3 stranded in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5 innings behind us. Rib Lake 5, Newman Catholic 1. You're watching Sectional Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Jackson Blomberg, Dominique Quetnow, and Dalen Gebauer. 7-8-9 for Rib Lake. They lead, I don't know, I guess I'll venture to say comfortably here, 5-1. So offensively, Rib Lake came alive in that 5th inning. They had been shut down a couple innings in a row by the Newman defense. It was a big 1-out triple, 2-run, 2 RBI triple for Jordan Yonko that scored the 2 runs. Change our score from 3-1 to 5-1 back in that 5th inning for Rib Lake. Now top of the 6th. And this one ripped right back up the middle as Blomberg attacks the first pitch from Clement, another base runner for the Redmen. The 11th base runner of the game for Rib Lake. It's pretty good. And Newman with 10 base runners. Newman has left the bases loaded, stranded once. They left 2 on in the 3rd. And that left runners on in the 2nd and the 4th and the 1st. So they've left runners on every inning, including bases loaded back in the 5th. So they're 10 base runners. Hitters not been able to move them along. Only once. The Tyler Ackerman RBI hit that happened in the 3rd inning if you're just joining us. That's the only Newman run. Off and running is Blomberg, head first slide, and stolen base number 3 of the game for Rib Lake. Again, right fielder Dominique Quednow batting for the 3rd time today. Dominique singled back in the 4th inning. Partly cloudy skies here in Gillette. And this one is grounded right off the chest of Josh Collette, picks it up and over to Gustafson for the out. Nice job there, kind of similar to a catcher or a hockey goalie there. Josh Clement chested that one down and picked it up. And the 1-3 put out for out number 1. Catcher Jackson Blomberg does move over to 3rd, so runner on 3rd with 1 out for Dalen Gebauer. Gebauer with a single in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 4th. Coach Iverson coaching up his second baseman, Gebauer, before this at-bat. Or actually, yeah. We have a pinch hitter, so that's what the coaching up was about. Get you that information here in just a second. Brady Heiser. So Heiser batting in the place of Gebauer here in the 9-hole. And sees that one outside for a ball. Another one low for Heiser. The mom comes over to take a picture, right? As Post would say, got the housewives pulling up. This one is hit into center field, playable in center, and caught for the 2nd out, but it's going to be enough to plate Blomberg, and it's a pinch hit RBI sac fly for Brady Heiser as he gets the job done coming off the bench for Coach Dick Iverson. So 6-1 Rib Lake now in this 6th inning. And Blomberg on with a single, stole second base, took 3rd on the infield out made by Quedlow, and then comes home on the sac fly from Heiser. That's the way to work your way around the base paths. Station to station, hit, stolen base, advance on a ground ball, come home on a sac fly. Boys and girls watching this game from afar, that's how you get yourself around the bases. Look at all the housewives pulling up now. So, Sam Gooms. Got 2 on the fence with the phones out, taking pictures. My baby's batting. That's right. No, my kids were playing. I would before the game or whatever, match tennis. They both played tennis. I would kind of give them a little pep talk in the car beforehand or before they left the house. I wasn't a big picture taker as a parent. Rachel wasn't either. Maybe like after the game, take a picture after, maybe. Maybe not, though, as a swing and a miss here will bring an end to the inning, but another run added on for Rib Lake in the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th coming up for Newman, Rice, Martin, and Bates when we come back on Zaleski Sports. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Carson Rice, Noah Martin, James Bates, 789 in the Cardinals lineup. Bottom of the sixth inning. Getting late for the Fighting Cardinals here, and it's still morning. It's getting late here in this game. 6-1, yeah, 6-1. It's 2-0 Ocano over Stratford. Top of the fourth inning in a sectional semifinal as Rice is hit to begin the inning for the Cardinals. So there you go. Get your base, get things going. If you're Newman, time is now. But Ocano 2, Stratford nothing. Top of the fourth inning, live right now at ZaleskiSports.com. Mike Wendlandt is on the call. Yeah, it's exactly what I remember Crivets looking like. Hasn't changed in a couple of years. And maybe will never change. But that live right now. Mike's also got Amherst and Kewanee coming up after that game. We've got Columbus Catholic and Lena coming up after this one. And then you've got Spash and Eau Claire Memorial coming on at 1:30. So two games we got two 1:30s and a 1 o'clock. We'll give you three live games, three sectional semifinals. 5 sectional semifinals live on the day, and we might, depending on who wins here, maybe we'll show you some sectional semifinals as a strikeout. Noah Martin goes down swinging. Blomberg now with 7 strikeouts today. James Bates now. And then we've got highlights coming. Mosney Altoona to start the day, and if Mosney should win, we'll give you highlights of their sectional final later on tonight. Those games going on in Abbotsford. So we are live in Eau Claire, Gillett, and Crivets, and highlights in Abbotsford. Zaleski Sports, Wisconsin's #1 high school sports broadcaster. And number 2 is not even close, Vinny. It's like I can't even see him from here. Well, mainly because I'm in Gillett. I can't see, home from here.
We can see the other team.
Off-speed pitch just misses to the catcher, James Bates. Yeah, we wish Larry Heiser was here to help us on the broadcast today. Larry's hanging out back in Neilsville today. Swing and a miss by Bates. Our good friends at WPCN. Or, I'm sorry, WPKG. Jeepers, criminy. You try to give somebody a compliment. Good friends at WPKG in Neilsville. Had too many letters in my head, and a swing and a miss from Bates. How about strikeout number 8 for Logan Blomberg? 2 outs in the inning. Back to the top of the order now, Jacob Piffner. Newman, 4 outs left in 2022, and they need 5 runs. And that one's going to get away. A pass ball will send Rice down to second. But, yeah, to continue that thought, we're #1 in Wisconsin, and a big part of that is because of our radio partner friends at WPKG, WDLB. Very happy to have those folks. To partner with them. This one hit in the hole. It's going to go all the way to short. Borkert is there. Now they've got Rice, and safe. Rice got his hand back in. Rice got the hand in as the tag came over the top from Gebauer. And Rice, thankfully for the Cardinals, gets his hand back in there in time to extend the inning. He had overran the bag at second when the ball was hit in front of him. Youngster Carson Rice will learn from that, but everybody is safe. So fielder's choice puts Piffner on the bag at first. So runners on first and second. And now Josh Clement, 2-hitter for the Cardinals. Newman needs base runners. They need runs. This one fouled back. But, yeah, depending on wins, Vinny, it's possible we will show the world 10 sectional baseball games today. It's outstanding. I can't even really fathom it. I'm along for the ride here. Strike there. Well, I mean, we've done 10 football games a number of times in the past. We're able to get to 10 today because, staggered starts and all that type of thing. But, yeah, we've done football 10 in a day a few times. But this is good. 10 in a day here on Sectional Tuesday. Out in front of it, and another strikeout. How about 9 strikeouts today for Rib Lake's Logan Blomberg? What a performance from Blomberg here today. 2 runners stranded. Cardinals strand more runners here in this game. 6 innings are in our rear view mirror. It's the top of the 7th. Coming up next when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Let's get down to business.
Well, it is time to get down to business here in Gillett.
So let's get down to business.
As it is final call for everybody. 7th inning is upon us. Mike Borkert, Logan Blomberg, Jordan Yanko here in the 7th for Rib Lake. And Newman will come up to bat in the 7th, 3 outs from trying to avoid an end to their 2022 season. More on that to come in the bottom of the 7th, but for now, top of the 7th. Jason Zaleski here, Vinny Villarreal to my right. And Vinny, I said an inning ago that Rib Lake, I thought, felt comfortable with a 5-1 lead. Well, they certainly feel comfortable with a 6-1 lead. And got a chance for more here as they bat 2, 3, 4 in the order. So you come into the meat of the order here for the Redmen, and they don't want to stop at 6. That is not the goal. Goal is to score, and score some more. And Newman will have to do that in the bottom of the inning. He will have to score, and score some more. Michael watching. Mike misses baseball. Well, Michael, come on down. Give you a headset, and we'll help you get reacquainted with the game. This one hit softly into center field. That's going to get down. A leadoff base hit for the shortstop, Mike Borkert. Hit hard enough to get out of the infield, softly enough to get down in front of our center fielder out there, who is Jacob Piffner. So he started in left. So Prey must be in left. Again, we didn't get any changes there before, but does not matter. Again, it was Nate Clement pitching the first 4 innings. Now Josh Clement pitching what figures to be the final 3. He did pitch for the 5th and 6th, now on here in the 7th. And runner going, the throw down, and out is the call. Caught stealing as Bates guns down Borkert, and 1 away now in the inning. Nice job there by the catcher, James Bates. So Logan Blomberg, 2 runs scored. 1 for 2 today, and hits this one over towards short. Nate Clement picks, fires, and 2 up, 2 down. So Jordan Yanko now. Michael says that Dick Iverson's the best coach in high school baseball. Well, Coach Iverson feels pretty good today about his coaching abilities. And probably feels very good about the performance of his Redmen here today. Again, they started out 3-0 coming right off the bus, top of the first inning. And hit by pitch is Yanko. But again, those of you just joining us, Rib Lake scored 3 in the first inning as the Cardinal defense was flustered and out of sorts in that inning. Rib Lake scored 2 more in the 5th and 1 inning ago in the 6th. Newman's only run came in the 3rd inning off an RBI from Tyler Ackerman. So that's where we stand here, 6-1. Logan Blomberg with 10 strikeouts today for Rib Lake. This one is hit somewhere towards us, and over our heads and into the parking lot as Andrew Woody, he was scared. He was running out of the way. He was scattering, man. Well, nobody wants to get hit with the ball, especially if you don't see where it went. Andrew's right in front of us here in the on-deck circle. Good chuckle with Andy. But he's got time to smile. Up 6-1. This is Jacob Matika. 2 strikeouts. RBI sac fly in the first inning. As they get Yanko's jersey dirty on the front end, forcing him to slide back into first. And this one is a slow roller. Clement charges, double pumps, fires, and the final out is recorded. Bottom of the 7th coming up. It is do or die season on the line for Newman Catholic when we come back on Zaleski Sports. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Come back here, bottom of the 7th inning. Could be final call for the Cardinals, and big thanks again to North Star Restoration Services, 715-227-8338. North Star Restoration Services, proud sponsor of Newman Catholic Athletics and all local student athletes. Damage restoration, mold remediation, air duct, carpet, tile and grout cleaning. And again, North Star Restoration Services, they're going to get you fixed up. Something goes wrong, and they are there to help you. North Star Restoration, experts in water damage. Give them a call, 715-227-8338. North Star Restoration Services. Big thank you to all of our sponsors here today for making this broadcast completely free for you at home or wherever you may be. A couple of you have made yourselves available to us, telling you all about the places that you are watching from. Should the score hold, Rib Lake will play in a sectional final. First pitch there scheduled for 4 o'clock. And if you are watching from Rib Lake and you want to advertise on the game and make yourself part of history, and so at that point, Rib Lake would be 1 game from state, 7 innings from a state championship berth. You want to be part of history, message the page, or send an email to me, jason@zaleskisports.com. And we will bring you on the broadcast just like we did all of our Newman friends. You heard from all of them, and you can be part of that in our sectional final. Again, just message any of our social media pages or email me directly at jason@zaleskisports.com. We'll bring you on the broadcast for 4 o'clock should this score hold. Bouncer is going to be grounded to second, and Eli Gustafson is retired. And there's 1 away here in the 7th. Tyler Ackerman now, Nate Clement on deck. Newman has got to score, and they got to score quickly. 6-1. Need to find 5 runs without committing more than 1 out. Tough hill to climb, steep hill to climb. But the 4-hitter here, Ackerman, can start it all with a base hit. This one is hit softly on the infield, and Borkert is there for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down quickly. I'm sorry, Borkert pitching for Rib Lake. So Borkert now in pitching as Logan Blomberg likely at his pitch count or near enough where it didn't pay to have him pitch here in the 7th inning. So it looks like Blomberg is back at shortstop, so he makes that catch. Nate Clement now. The Cardinals down to their final out in 2022. Again, Rib Lake fans, Jason at ZaleskiSports.com. Advertise with us later on today, should this score hold. Make yourself a part of history later on tonight. The pitch now from Borkert, high. Borkert ready and delivers, and a strike on 3-0. As Nate Clement was a step into the left-handed batter's box, headed to first. Comes back in, now the 3-1 coming back from Borkert. This one popped up and out of play, and the Cardinals are down to their final strike here in 2022. First pitch, Columbus Catholic and Lena at 1 p.m. We'll have it live right here. Here's the full count now. And that one fouled off again into the chest protector of our umpire. And our umpires today have done a spectacular job. They have done great. And led by our home plate umpire today, who has called an exquisite game from behind the plate. He really has. Full count coming back. Here it is. And hits Clement. So ball 4 in either way, but Clement has got to have a little bit of sting as a result of his free pass down, and he's holding that shoulder. That sounded like it was solid. That sound was solid. All right, so another chance here for the Cardinals. Mason Prey. Again, down by 5. You need base runners, and Clement is. Yeah, they're just going to come out and talk to Borkert. But Clement is a little bit of pain over there at first. We'll show you that view. So he's gonna rest a little bit. But he took that one right in that left shoulder, right on the bone, and it looks like the trainer is taking a couple steps out of the dugout here, and is going to ask Coach Ackerman if he'd like to have the trainer take a look at Nate. And Nate waves him off. So nope. Saw that on the camera there. Nate said, "No, I'm as good as I can be right now." So Mason Prey now. It's got to be all base runners from here on out for the Cardinals. Next out will end the game. Looking for a 5-run comeback here in the bottom of the 7th. Rib Lake needs 1 out to advance to a sectional final. This one is hit up and towards the Rib Lake dugout and off the top of the dugout and out of play. Not off our camera. Nope, camera's good. Okay. Highlights of all of our games today, all across, all 10 of them, will be featured across the Zaleski Sports Facebook network, so watch your favorite moments later on tonight. Facebook, Zaleski Sports, and our various channels. Rib Lake wins here. We'll put that highlight on Zaleski Sports North. Here it is from Borkert. At the letters, just a bit high for ball 1. Steve Maves down in South Wood County, going to put all the highlights together for us for all of our games. From Borkert to Prey, another one high, this one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Cardinals need base runners. And they need them all with 2 outs. Borkert fires home, swing and a miss from Prey, swung at ball 3. He thought Borkert was going to come right down the pipe at him. It's one of those deals there where you're guessing at the pitch a little bit. You're trying to get in ahead of, in this case, Mike Borkert. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first is Nate Clement, not being held on. Infield plays back. pray. And strike 3 is the call. Final strike, final out, final here from Gillett. Final score, Rib Lake 6 and Newman 1. Time now for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Back after this on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
And I've had that Munster at Nasonville Dairy on occasion. Not as often as Ken would like, but I've had it on occasion. All right, final here, 6-1. Rib Lake moves on to a sectional final, and right as I was headed off there, Rich takes a jab at me. Hey, Ruben, thanks for watching, man. We appreciate you. And then Mike, Gunamas, Rib Lake, that's right, Rib Lake with the 6-1 win. They are one game from state, and folks watching in the Rib Lake area, if you'd like to advertise in that game, just make yourself available on any of our social media pages or email me directly. Jason@ZaleskiSports.com. We will get you on the broadcast. It'll cost less than you think, and you get to be part of history forever. So that's the reason to do it. 1 o'clock, first pitch, Columbus Catholic and Lena. We're going off air now. We will be live on this same channel in 45 minutes time at 12:50. We will come on, give you the pregame show, and Columbus Catholic and Lena sectional semifinal number 2 from Gillett. Jason Zaleski, Vinny Villarreal. We're going to take a break. You should too. We'll see you back here at 12:50, Columbus Catholic and Lena on Zaleski Sports.